Hey everyone, my name is Adonis Abdullah. I am a graduating senior here at UNC Charlotte and also a rising master student, master's in data science and business analytics. And I am also the co-founder and CEO of Hot Route Analytics, a sports analytics firm. All right, so after completing customer discovery interviews with almost 70 executives, coaches, and players from the NBA, NCAA, MLB, and high school ranks, we found that this is kind of the sports business model. And similar to any industry, it all begins with big data. And really what coaches are wanting to do with this big data is to use this information to help them devise the perfect game plan or strategy to help them win more games, to ultimately help them earn more revenue. And this is often implemented by just the big schools. If you shift over to the right, this graph, most schools can't afford to obtain this data. And so this modern business plan doesn't work for them. The large D1s can spend 9 million a year, but everyone else can spend pennies comparatively. And so this problem is that big data and this business model is unaffordable and unobtainable to most colleges and semi-professional teams. And it's so expensive because the current sports analytics companies are using these third-party resources because they want to give coaches, the entire Pandora's box at the speed of light. And coaches really just want the information they need when they need it so they can devise the game plans that they for the next game coming up. And ultimately, this is causing teams to disband across the country as a result of not earning enough revenue. And so our solution to this is offering predictive analytics at a low cost. We want to offer predictive analytics because it cuts out all that middle information that coaches really don't care too much about from what we've learned during our discovery process. And we're just giving them those actionable results from the data. And currently we're doing this as with the mobile app, with our Next Pitch mobile app, which is designed to predict the next pitch in real time using the momentum of the game to predict the pitch before it comes. And we're able to do this at a low price because we're not focusing on giving coaches everything that's in this treasure chest of data. And we're not trying to do it the quickest. It's very contextually aware. We want to just provide them with what they want right before their game so then they can strategize for it. And that prevents us from having to spend money on expensive servers or cloud computing or getting cameras set up in arenas. We can keep our costs really low and then we pass that on to our customers. So our market, it is about a $2.7 billion market. This is the total spend of all colleges and universities in America. And the market that we're focusing on is about $1.9 billion. This past year, we've had some really cool traction. We've been able to work with colleges ranging from North Carolina down to Texas. And we've done 4 pilot programs so far with our app, although we had interest from around 80 teams within our 6-week marketing campaign that we ran. And so looking forward, we really want to capture more of this market because it is so expansive. And so looking ahead into this summer, we really do want to gain customer feedback from our current customers. We want to define a repeatable sales strategy for our app, conduct 30 to 40 customer discovery interviews, run some pilot partnerships with other universities to see how we can go beyond baseball. And finally, we want to add 1 to 2 advisory board members. And we want to do all these things, again, to just really capture more of that market and just continue to expanding what we're doing. And so thank you all for listening.